Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dexys Show. Today is a special day since it's Halloween. So to celebrate the scariest day of the year, I'm going to talk about the top 10 scariest Kirby Final Bosses. Since, you know me, I have an unhealthy Kirby obsession and that's basically the only thing I talk about. So without any further ado, let's go. Although not a final boss, he is still a bit scary. Not just for the looks. This is the top 10 scariest Kirby Final Bosses, not the top 10 ugliest Kirby characters. Highness is scary because he is insane. He has completely lost his mind, and that's pretty scary. The fact that he sacrifices himself and his followers just to revive Void Termina, it gives me chills down my spine. Also, his theme often gives me the creeps. Okay, hear me out. Imagine not having dreams at all. That's a scary thought, isn't it? Well, that's what he causes in Kirby's Adventure for the NES. Because of him, the people of Dreamland couldn't dream at all. And that's not even what he does. It was no dreams or nightmares. If he was ever set free, everyone would have gotten nightmares. Hence the name. If not having any dreams is scary, imagine only having nightmares. And to top it all off, he has a devilish evil grin. Not just that, but apparently he now has interdimensional powers. So yeah, he sounds really scary to me. A ball of slime disguised as a witch, who has turned you, the player, into a useless ball. Removing all of your limbs isn't all that she can do. Oh no. With the flick of her brush, what she paints gains life. Imagines the terror she could do. Like, DDD and paint roller? Doesn't sound that bad. But after she pulls off that purple cloak, oh god! What even is that? The undead plaint blob is just trying to kill you. That's it, it just ramps over to you. What psycho? She's also scary because she somehow managed to turn Dreamland into a painting. Why? I don't know, but she did. Just keep her away from EGAD, cause those two could buddy really easily. The leader of the Skull Gang, Hater of Light, and by name definition, the God of Death, has great magic powers, but they aren't enough to completely defeat Kirby. Even though he basically ripped off Kirby's heart and made him much more smaller and weaker. He's not scary because he managed to turn some parts of the sun into stones. He's scary because he's the only Kirby Final Boss who actually managed to hurt Kirby canonically. If that's not scary, tell me what is. Also, his skull design gives me a scary goth, don't mess with me vibe, and I don't like it. This is a boss to not be fooled with. Too bad he's too much of a pussy to come fight me right away. I'm leaving off the hard work onto his gang. If not, he would be even more scary. A being capable to destroy all worlds. That's scary. Although his looks aren't that scary, his colossal sizes. He is pretty huge. Although considering Kirby is like just 8 inches, well, he doesn't sound that big, but still, his colossal body and godly powers are enough to give us a pretty good scare. Not to mention when he, out of nowhere, he grows wings out of his hands. Why? I don't know, but it's pretty freaking scary. The Crazy Jester of the Cosmos. This is a terrifying boss, starting as a friend, then tricking you into stopping a war he caused by summoning the ancient all-wish-fulfilling clockwork, to then push you aside and make his own selfish wish, the power to control Popstar. After an intense battle and some ear rape, he is launched into the thing that gave him those powers in the first place, and then just floating in space. Absorbing. Just absorbing. Absorbing every single bit of power left of Nova. Even after you destroyed it, every single little drop of power of Nova into his evil soul, getting ready for his revenge. Using the same moves, new desire, and even more ear-shattering ear rape. A sentient machine that encapsulated the soul of his user, has cloning abilities, interdimensional powers, and to top it all off, he can fulfill any wish. Too bad his only wish is to get rid of every primal life form. Not the scariest looking thing, but it can do scary things to your beautiful planet and its inhabitants. He's not just scary because he somehow managed to suck in the soul out of Haltman. He's also scary because the dude has been working in the background of Haltman companies. And not just that, but slowly but surely erased Haltman's memories. He erased the memories of Haltman's initial plan for the company, and most importantly, about his long-lost daughter, which, in case you didn't know, she was lost in another dimension because of Stardream. Also, apparently, the blueprints for Stardream were found, so Haltman didn't really make him. That making us wonder, did the ancients do Stardream? Expecting this one here, weren't you? He's just an eye, looking at you, straight at you, just eyeing you, and your happy, peaceful, friendly, colorful world. He's got enough of it, and with his angelic revival, it's back to set destruction upon your planet and your entire solar system. The first thing you see is a slight friendly smile, but that smile then widens, revealing a dark red bloody eye. Just writing this gives me the creeps. With a kick-ass theme that whispers to you, this is the end of your beloved happy little world. If it doesn't scare you, well, think about this. This unsentient sentient being as old as Adams is smart enough to tackle his own weakness. And not just that, but fool you into thinking that the war was over by hiding behind a pair of glasses and a long white robe. That trickster, he disguises himself as a friend. What's scarier than that? A fake friend. If that's not scary, how about getting your soul turned inside out by a sentient almighty crown capable of giving its user unstoppable power? If that scares you, that's what happened to Magolor, so that makes him scary. This boss is particularly scary because his only entire goal is to straight up conquer the universe. This egg wants to conquer the universe, and he almost does it because he fooled a orb. Not just that, but he loses control over the Master Crown, and the Master Crown controls him. let's not forget that the Master Crown has limitless power on its wearer, making Magolor technically one of the most powerful villains in the entire Kirby series. Oh, and let's not forget that he's also scary because he takes away your real money. What's this? Where does it come from? What does it want? Many of those questions can't be answered just yet. All but one. What does he want? He wants you dead. The source of dark matter, the real mastermind, nothing is known about it. But it's here, and it wants your planet covered in darkness. The giant floating eyes form of attack is blood. His blood. Don't let this cute cover art fool you. The game is rated E for everyone, but the final boss is rated M for scary. That's not all. In case of an emergency, rip your pupil off and spread that strawberry jelly everywhere. If I played this game when I was younger, I would have been traumatized. What the hell, Hal? What the hell, Nintendo? How did you let this bypass? Well, those are my top 10 scariest Kirby Final Bosses and a little bit of story behind them. Drop down in the comments which final Kirby boss is scarier, or just in other video games in general. Just let me know. I always read my comments, so who knows, maybe I might do another video next Halloween about scariest video game bosses in general. Thanks for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want more, and check out these other videos. Happy Halloween, happy trick-or-treating, and remember, don't eat too much candy, you will get fat, trust me. I'm talking from experience. Bye-bye.